You've been like very political. You've said like a lot of things like in promoting fights like about Donald Trump and everything else. There's also Black Lives Matter, the economic classes that a lot of boxers come from.
Well,
do you think
obviously a lot of fighters are African American, and they come from communities where Black Lives Matter is a real concern. And what people who advocating Black Lives Matter have to be aware of is people try to divert what they're saying by attacking them for something that's very unfair. Like when people say, well, Black Lives Matter, all lives matter. Well, sure, all lives matter. But what the Black Lives Matter people are saying is in answer to a lot of what's happening in communities where black people, particularly black men, are at risk more than any other element of society by police who are trying to do jobs but do not really respect as much as they should the life of a black person, particularly a black man, as they would a white man.
Black Lives Matter. There's been a lot of stuff that's been happening. You're an African American male. Is there something that like you want to say like about that, or that you feel like can help with what's going on out there?
The only thing that can help is if those officers start getting, you know, put in jail and being accountable to what they doing. You know, you can't just kill a man for no reason and then think it's okay. So till they start taking action, it's never gonna be nothing. But what it is now is people fighting back. You know, that's the reason why we got a Second Amendment, is the right to bear arms, is because of this type of things, the government. And I feel as if the government is just letting those type of things go on when you're not charging an officer for killing a black man point blank range for no reason with no gun, with nothing, no intent of doing anything, then that's what it's gonna be.
Would you ever do anything like to say dedicate one of your fights to some of the people that have fallen?
I don't know, that's probably in the future, but at this point in time, I'm just focused on my fight right now.
For me, Black Lives Matter. I'm 100% black. I'm 100% with the movement. Power to the peoples, my people, all my peoples. And if we got to stand up, we got to stand up. So that's no problem.
Is there anything that you'd say to people out there? Because there are a lot of people that aren't fighters. They don't have that outlet, and they're upset. They're angry.
One thing I will tell my peoples out there: hey, stand up for what you believe in. Because if you don't stand for nothing, you go for anything. So I'm gonna stand up for Black Lives Matter. Power to my peoples in general. So stand up for what you believe in.
Would you say it's important to stand up non-violently?
Hey, if you gotta get violent, you gotta get violent. If you want to stand non-violent, you want to stand non-violent. Every person has his own choice how to stand up, and I will stand up. My choice is to stand up in this box world and let everybody know, hey, Black lives do matter. My life, my grandkids' life, their friends, neighborhood kids, all lives matter, matter of fact.
And so do you think like maybe boxing should have something to say about that?
Well, you know, I try to speak out more so than promoters in any other sport. I've, you know, had an undercard, which I call the No Trump undercard, and I try to speak out for decency. But again, I'm promoting a sport, and if I only speak out on those type of issues I feel deeply about, then people will get bored and turn me off.